Hello, everybody. This is Walrus McFish Sr., and we're back with some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Sorry about that. I had to take that phone call, and yeah, I mean, I don't have too much time to record right now. I probably got another half hour before I have to go again. But, I like to record when I can because I'm just as excited to press on with this character. I want to see what Harrigan's up to here. Trawling his way through a ziggurat. Who knows what he's going to find? And in fact, we just found a couple of great things, including a +2 pair of fencer's gloves. I hate to give up the intelligence from our current pair of gloves, right? That's not the best in the world. We can't give up the chance to take fencer's gloves because that sounds like a really spectacular sort of thing. Yeah, look at that. Extra slang, extra dexterity, extra evasion. I really think that's definitely appropriate. And how does that affect our chances for singularity? It's a little bit worse. Probably a little bit more hunger on some of these things. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not terrible. It's worth it to have these awesome fencer's gloves with which we can wield our quick blade dexterously. Now let's see if we can also get this Disc of Storms, because I wanted a Disc of Storms, and I've actually heard these things are good in ziggurats. Like, they're good ways to just deal with large crowds of people. So what are we going to drop instead of that? I guess maybe one of these other boxes of beasts or something like that. We don't need two of them. I think they're sort of past their usefulness to some extent. I'd rather take the Disc of Storms. And, great. Oh, there's still an Eye of Draining down here. Great. Cool, we can make our way at least through a few more levels. So far, these have all been relatively easy. Continuing onward. Yeah, I love in the slime level, too, how it's all locked in here. It's all in a safety, slime-proof vault in here. Make sure it doesn't get eaten. Would have been very disappointed if they ate my fencing gloves before we had a chance to use them. Here's a curse skull. Wow, that's a little bit of a crazy thing to put right in the middle of a zig floor. I think that we can probably get close enough to get... Oh no, we didn't get the stab. That was bad. Okay, it's go. Dang, that's terrible. I thought I was so close to having a stab like this. So what does that mean? I think it means that this boy needs therapy. I think it means that we have to use Singularity. Yes, cast it. And we'll cast it right here, and hopefully we'll be able to suck up the Curse Skull and also Gao at the same time. We got it. Now we'll get up a Distortion. And now I think we're going to go with Haste. Well, let's see. I'm going to try to take out the Curse Skull. Okay, it flew over there. That Curse Skull, it flies around. I think these Curse Skulls have quite a bit of armor. But hopefully all these guys are going to die pretty much. Did the Curse Skull die? Where'd that Curse Skull go? He's over here. He's heavily damaged. How about let's get more airstrikes? Curse Skull's destroyed. Very good. All these things dying in a satisfying fashion. We just have to deal with Flayed Ghosts, Gao over here. You leave. Everybody should just leave. Singularity implodes, but now we're just sort of a one-on-one with Gao. And I feel like we got this if we just sort of stab him a couple of times. He'll probably just leave or head towards the abyss. Or something like that eventually. Right? No problem, Gao. Still got our Distortion blade up. He's a little bit tough to hit, but he's unaware and being distracted by that gold. That's a refreshing feeling. After all this time of dealing with non-corporeal foes, we haven't actually been able to benefit from Gozag's glittering gold for some time. But here we go. That was great. New manual. We should check it out. Scrolls of Teleportation. I love it. Anything else that's interesting? Morningstar? Nah. Oh man, a heavy crossbow sniper. Sniper. That looks amazing. I mean, we're definitely not picking up crossbows at this point of the game. We're already debating using the Great Sling. Let's check out what this manual is all about. Manual of Stealth. We gotta carry it around and we gotta focus stealth while we can, while we have this option. Might as well be the stealthiest guys in the world. And I guess we don't need to focus that. Although I do want to, yeah, let's focus it. We'll drop that Manual of Stealth as quickly as we can, but we'll still keep up our other skills at the same time. Great Sling here. Is there anything else that we can drop? Potion of Restorability. We could eat that pizza real quick. Let's just eat this pizza time, grab the Great Sling, and be on our way. That sniper looks amazing too. We could definitely pick that up in an alternate character. We've got some really cool, crossbow options here, axe weapons, plate armor weapons for these characters. Sort of wish I were a big tanky warrior in this game, but definitely, Harrigan, he's got the spirit of a big man. He's got a big spirit. We're just, trapped in this little body here. But that's good for other reasons, right? It means we can sneak around, superiorly stealthy, We can cast all sorts of buffs and warp things all around. Alright, a pan floor or an elf floor. Guess the deep elf death mage woke up. He's coming around here. So let's see what we can do about just maybe confusing you or something. And yeah, send you to the abyss or whatever. I guess we probably woke everybody up. The revenants. Okay, so maybe it's like, I don't know what this demon spawn is doing here. Is this an abyss floor or like a pan floor or something? I guess it sort of looks like a pan floor. I think we're fine here, basically. He's like reflecting life or something, but you can be confused probably. Yup. Almost dead, and maybe an airstrike over here to finish you off. Is this the whole floor? Killed the Death Knight. Power leaking away. What was that all about? Oh, was that the Death Knight? Or the Black Sun over there. But that's fine. Get this, standing in ghostly flame. I don't like that, but it's okay. Oh, we don't have any magic right now. But actually, with our slaying and our improved dexterity, I think that we are like feeling amazing here about our ability to just take on a revenant. Cool, life force is back. Those spectral titans should disappear. I thought they would disappear, but it's okay. Here, whoa, spectral titans, more difficult than expected, but I think they should just be on their way. Be on your way there. Yeah, go to the abyss. Real spectral titans. That's interesting. Usually you expect spectral titans to just appear as a result of a spell. Okay, wow. I don't like the fact that we got hit for a lot of damage there. So maybe let's just figure something out. Can we just disperse this guy? Yeah, you get blinked over there. Now we're fine. We're just fine to play Ring Around the Rosie for a second. I doubt they can heal up very much, right? And they certainly can't cast all their spells. Can we cast Airstrike on you? No, I can't see you yet. Airstrike, moderately damaged. Okay, let's try something else. Let's wield the Rod of Shadows and get a Shadow Friend. That doesn't help. That really doesn't help. Thanks for the effort. I mean, I appreciate the thought. We have enough. Let's cast a Phase Shift again. And then we could get more shadows. We've got an Etten. Okay, Etten, you go beat him up, please. I'll get out my Great Sling of, or my Quick Blade of Flaming, get up the Spectralness, and try to help out here a little bit. But Etten, yeah, you go get him, please. You do most of the heavy lifting here. Alright, fine. That was more dangerous than it should have been. I thought that was going to be somewhat easier. We don't need a Fan of Gales. We don't need a Book of the Earth. We don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, a bunch of cool books here. Lantern of Shadows. We already got one of those, right? Or do we? Yeah, we got a Lantern of Shadows. We never use it. We could probably drop that. It's probably a little evil, honestly. But we don't care. We're a little bit above the morality of good and evil as Harrigan. We understand that there's shades of gray, you know, nuances here. We worship the god of capitalism here. You know, don't have to tell me twice. Alright, and, fine. I guess we're good. No need for any of this stuff. Not great loot in this floor, but relatively easy. I'm just looking for a recharging, right? If we could find a recharging, I would just be so happy about that. More slimes. It's alright. Okay, let's try not to get mutated. I'm going to try to get a sneak in over here. I feel like I've got an opportunity for a sneak. I'd love to stab this Azure Jelly. I'd love to stab this Shining Eye. And just sort of get a whole bunch of stabs in here. Yeah, I mean, this guy's awake? Okay, yeah, now everybody's awake. So, Singularity, or just stab this guy until just stab people until they go to the abyss. Large slime creature, whatever, but it's still not, I'm still not concerned. We could also go for like a Rod of Clouds here. Let's try a Rod of Clouds down in this vicinity. Roaring Flames, perfect. That'll take care of everybody. And we'll amplify our Roaring Flames. Oh, Shining Eye needs to get air struck right away. Kill the Shining Eye, very good. No more malmutation, please. Yep, we've got 2 nasty mutations, but you know, I'm willing to entertain those mutations for now until Singularity gets eminently castable. Okay, wow, cool stuff in here. Right? What is this? Crude plate armor? Again, not for us. Scroll overcharging, we love it. We'll take it. That's explicitly what we were after here. In fact, if I get a few more of those, I would be happy to basically call it. What are we going to drop? I mean, we'll drop one of our old evocables that we never use. Like, do we really need 2 boxes of beasts? We never use them. Are we down to our last box of beasts? Sack of spiders. I don't know. We never use any of that stuff. We drop this Wand of Lightning. We never use it. Alright, Wand of Lightning, you can go. Take a recharging, right? I picked that up now. Recharging, where'd it go? Here it is. Good. Alright, this is working. Yeah, plate armor, unfortunately, you know, not the big tank that we might like to be. We could try it on, but it would just be playing pretend, honestly. We love our Ofuthris. We can't get rid of our Ofuthris. What's going on in here? Mummies. Mummies. So there's probably going to be priests and graders. We will consider using a singularity as necessary. But of course, with mummies, we've talked about this. You can't just necessarily throw a singularity at a problem and hope that it goes away. A caustic strike zombie. That's about the most terrifying thing I ever heard. But, you know, at the very least, it can't use its acid attacks against us. Whoa, throwing the fiends up in here. Okay, now it's time for a singularity. So send a singularity all down in here at that lich, which is presumably the one who summoned it. Continue anyway. Yes, please. Cast it. Down here, next to that brimstone fiend. Okay. But at least we made it appear. We can't cast two of them at once, can you? I'm sure that there's possibly a limit on that. Let's actually read the spell description of that, if I could. Wait, can I just look at it? The caster can only maintain one singularity at a time. That makes sense. Having multiple singularities all over the place would be crazy. Hopefully this is going to be reasonable. Let's try to get a Rod of Clouds over here. I know that seems a little crazy with these mummies. They're all going to die. Blast of Negative Energy is exactly the opposite of what we want. Okay, so we should, like, back away here. Maybe I'm going to spend a couple of magic trying to get rid of... Okay, there's greater mummies. This is bad. We have control teleport, so let's back away over here. Mummies are being destroyed by the singularities and such. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, we can take out this lich. But let's focus on destroying the lich. One airstrike on the lich. Ought to take him out. Lich is destroyed, which means that Brimstone Fiend is going to leave. There's greater mummies. How are they doing in terms of life? Moderately damaged, moderately damaged. So maybe we shouldn't panic yet. I mean, I feel like I can take them out. At least these clouds, I mean, I'm blocking some of the view of the greater mummies at some point. Is the singularity still there? I guess not. Let's throw up one more over here. Very good. Satisfying crunch. Okay, you know, this is costing a lot of hunger, but it's getting the job done, and I feel like it might be a necessity. Mummy floors are some of the nastiest floors that there are. So let's try... I don't know. This guy is engulfed in nothing, so we can try one more cloud over here, but that's just going to use a whole bunch of food. Let's get out our rod. How about we'll evoke a File of Floods over towards here, try to take out that greater mummy. Get a couple of guys. The greater mummies are going to die pretty soon. Severely damaged. Okay, I just don't want to get tormented too much. How about another lamp of fire down towards you? Cool. Okay, yep. Just blast everybody with fire and gravitational fields. These greater mummies are absolutely the highest priority here. How is your life looking? Almost destroyed, moderately damaged. So if I can just, you know, one more airstrike on you or something like that. Almost destroyed. How about if we just evoke this Disc of Storms? Nice. Okay, we can do a little bit of damage to ourselves. This is a little crazy. I guess it did a little bit more damage than I expected. But that was pretty cool, right? And is there a singularity still happening here? No, there's not. So one more singularity to finish the job, or can we actually be able to take out these mummies as necessary? Negative energy almost destroyed. I think better safe than sorry. How about one more singularity? Yup, and we can cast it right here. Very good. Near starving, but I feel like these mummies are toasts. Let's just back off. Destroy, destroy. Bennu blazes out. I have no idea what a Bennu is. I don't think I even saw a Bennu in my time in the tomb. That must be a new thing. We are near starving, but yeah, that one greater mummy was destroyed, and that greater mummy should also be relatively destroyed if we give it a couple of moments here. Let's back off, maybe. Yeah, this greater mummy just needs to go. Disc of Storms. Just keep trying Disc of Storms. Just blast everything with electrical energy, I guess. Electrical energy. Just keep going with that Disc of Storms. Near starving. Is that going to make us starve even more? Okay, I am blasting things. I appreciate all of the blasts that are happening. But the Greater Mummy almost destroyed. One more... No, I gotta take this guy. I gotta... You don't understand. You need to go. One more Fan of Gales. Stone of Tremors. How about Stone of Tremors? Let's do it. It didn't do much. I wish we could just take out this Greater Mummy. He's so close to being dead. Right? We're so close to killing him. You just need to go right now. What do I have that can actually deal like direct damage to you? One more Disc of Storms. Bennu blazes out. Low hit point warning. What's going on? Oh no, Emperor Scorpion. What's going on? Some crazy stuff is happening. Oh no. Okay, we're down to 39 HP. I angered my Fire Elemental, but I think we're okay. I think we're going to be okay after all. Let's just back away over here and take this guy out. Cool. And eat a little bit. Let's eat a bread ration. I might even need a second bread ration just to heal up a little bit. That was a little crazy, right? Deck of cards, ignore it. Scorched Bone Ring. We'll check that out in a second. Yeah, check out this Bone Ring. That's pretty interesting. Oh, and a Bloodbane. Didn't we find that in a Ziggurat in a Ziberius game as well? Maybe that just shows up all the time. We got pretty badly cursed here. Let's see what we can do about that. I guess we'll uncurse that stuff in a second. But first I want to check out what is this Scorched Bone Ring all about. Interesting. Whole bunch of intelligence on that. Alright. And you know what? I gotta call it there again. Good place to call it, though. We'll continue making our way through the Ziggurat next time. I'm glad that we made it as far as we did, though. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.